Hello, folks. We are focused on specifically silver today. The first chart we have in front of us, this is in the weekly time frame for spot silver. And you'll notice the pink slanted trend line there. That is a long-term support resistance line that, for whatever reason, the price action in silver is choosing to find support and resistance at that level. And so we don't know why that particular level is acting that way. We just draw it on the chart and use it to our advantage. When we are doing technical analysis, there are a number of facets or aspects of a financial chart that we can look at. I always focus on the price action first. Market structure that's how some people refer to it. Support and resistance levels are key to that. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. This pink dashed line, that is a long-term support resistance level. And key point, another key point, they're all key points, eh? Support and resistance levels don't have to be horizontal. And that's what we're seeing here. This is a slanted trend line, if you want to call it a trend line, acting as a support resistance level. So we can see that from back in the bull market that peaked in late well, that's May. Silver was a little bit different. So anyway, peaked in 2011. That was very briefly, it was a resistance level on the way up. Price pushed through that level, came back and tested it, shot off towards the moon, didn't quite make it to the moon, came back and found support on that level multiple times, and then here in 2013 broke through that support level. See, at this point, resistance here, resistance becomes support. Now support fails, and so price plunges through what used to be support, plunges, bear market rally, recovery, comes back up here to test what used to be support, and establishes by testing that, well, what used to be support is now resistance. And that's exactly what we're seeing here in August of 13. Silver came back up to the long-term support resistance line, tested it from below, found resistance, and then petered off down to the floor. And speaking of that floor, just while we're down there, it's 13ish. Where is it? Something like that. 13. Yeah. And so we can see that from a horizontal support level, price has found support down, looks like that's 1370-ish, 1370, somewhere in there. The exceptional circumstances here, big scary plunge, however you want to look at that. We're not going to worry about that violating what in my opinion is a long-term support level. That doesn't count in my opinion. So let's see factors that we want to consider again. So market structure, pitchforks, Andrews pitchforks. If we were going to draw an Andrews pitchfork here, let's turn magnet mode on, and yeah, we got a fork here. Just for starters, not sure that would probably be my choice. I'd probably do that. If I was going to go for consistency, and we'll see this if you look at multiple videos that I publish, you'll see that I believe the current bull market action started around May of 19, and so I'm choosing between these two lows as starting points for my Andrews Pitchfork. I'm choosing the low in May of 19 because that's when I think the latest bull action began. And so here we are, big picture, weekly time frame. There's our market structure. Now we've got our fork. Now, so let's zoom in a little bit and look at this pitchfork. It hasn't been tested. So at this point, we can't put a whole lot of confidence into this fork, but it is interesting that price is right up here playing with the median line. Of course, it's got the same, it's also got the playing with the long-term resistance level. So, but anyway, that pitchfork is interesting. The new information that we've acquired by drawing that pitchfork is that it's just another indication that price is dealing with resistance. If you're wondering why silver's not moving up right now, it's because it's got multiple resistance levels that it's dealing with. Let's see, so volume, I don't think we get volume in spot silver. Let's look at let's throw a couple of things. I like the 10 period and 40 period moving average on a weekly chart. MACD is a standard, and yeah, let's do that. So MACD, both the signal and the indicator are down here below our zero level. And so from a bullish bearish indication, MACD is telling us MACD is in bear mode with both the signal and the moving average down below zero. So on a positive note, looks like MACD is trying to give us a buy signal. So buy signal from a very oversold level. So this would be a good level to start a rally from. So that's not bad on MACD. Let's see, moving averages. Yeah, so big scary plunge has really, thrown the moving averages out of whack. So let's not focus on moving averages.